Hi, my name is Chelsea Myers, and this is my reaction to the article Body and Ritual Among the Nacirema by Horace Minor for Elements of Intercultural Communication. As I began reading this article, I thought to myself, this should be interesting. But as I read a little bit deeper into the article, I began to realize that this depiction of this group of individuals is very similar to that of the American culture in the beginning, with the characterization of the Narasima culture being a highly developed market economy. And from there, I began picking up similarities of other characteristics, such as the medicine man is the doctor, herbalists are like pharmacists, charms are medicines, and the charm box is similar to like a medicine cabinet. The font is the sink, and the shrine is the bathroom. Holy mouthmen are dentists. It's talked about how often they go to the dentist, which is closely related to how in American culture we go to the dentist and get like teeth cleanings or you get like root canals because they talked about filling cavities and all kinds of things like that. Um, Brushing the teeth, we do that daily, and to them, that's a ritual. Very similar to the American culture. Latipso is a hospital, and even though medicine men are highly respected, the Latipso is depicted as deadly. The Vestal maidens that work in the Latipso are similar to what I would consider a nurse. It talks about how men shave their face in the morning, same thing that um, men do daily in America, but they've described it as more of like a barbaric ritual, scraping the face, which, is kind of what they do anyways. The article depicts the culture as a very vain culture. um, I feel like they describe their ideals in their health and appearance, and there's a desired way of looking that is similar to how the American culture is as well. They in the American culture, there's like an idealistic look. A lot of people have kind of gotten plastic surgery. A lot of people have now recently done lip fillers because they just want to look a certain way. Um, the communication pattern I see in American culture today is how technology has taken over, how, when, where, and the frequency of how we communicate. Communication has evolved by writing letters, which rarely happens anymore. Then came telephones, which made communication faster and easier, but it still came with challenges. Then the beeper that could send a message to someone that they need you to call as soon as possible. Emails and instant messaging were faster than writing letters, but took place on computers, which was still slow when the internet was still going through the phone systems, and it has definitely evolved here nowadays. Um, Now we have cell phones with instant messaging and emailing, even video communicating and communicating internationally, all in the palm of our hands. Um, just about everywhere that you go, this phenomenon of communicating has connected the US worldview because so many people of all age groups have cell phones. I personally know a 6-year old with an iPhone of her own with a cellular plan on it. The cellular phone has even phased itself into the workforce as a way of being able to answer questions in a timely manner, um, communicating information faster to employees or an employer. Um, a lot of people use their cell phones to even apply for jobs nowadays. Before, you'd have to to the go look up the job on in the newspaper, go to the place, get the resume, fill it out, get your everything taken, take it back. Now we just send it through on our phones, send it in an email. That's how we communicate. um, Even as far as now as 2021, we don't do in-person applying for a job. Like, we don't do interviews in person, we do them virtually. You Because of COVID-19, everything has changed so much with communication and technology. um, We also use our cell phones as or technology as a form of marketing. With cell phones comes social media apps as another way of communicating. How internationally we promote merchandise. It's a platform that we can brand ourselves to make money. It's literally free advertising, and it all started as a way to communicate verbally without being face to face. And it has evolved so much. Personally, I believe technology in communication with the American culture has been detrimental to the United States, since it has given us a way to communicate anywhere at any time non-verbally. It has changed personal face-to-face interactions with one another. People are now so consumed in their cell phones that in a study that was done by the University of People, 89% said that they took out a phone during a conversation with someone, and 82% said that it actually hurt the conversation that they were having with that person. The bottom line is that technology is in the form of cell phones is not secure, since we pretty much do anything on the miniature computer. We as a society have become dependent on the cell phone for things such as travel, communication, the amount of memory that we need to actually remember things like phone numbers, tasks. It has decreased our communication skills and our ability to spell, use proper grammar, and writing. Thank you for taking the time to listen to this, and I really appreciate it.